Do it.
All right, if you can look into that camera there, say your first last name for me.
Hey, this is Kevin Gao.
Right on, Kevin. My
Welcome.
name is Larry. Welcome to Exotics Racing. Right
you.
now we're sitting in the Nissan GT-R, 545 horsepower, all-wheel drive. Pretty sweet car, eh?
I love it.
There you go. Now we're doing 4 laps, is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
Perfect. Now keep in mind, out there on the track, we go as fast as you want, as long as you drive correctly.
Right.
If we start to overdrive, traction control, stability control,
Right.
that'll turn on, and that is going to slow you down greatly. So try to avoid that.
Okay.
Now, out there on the track, we will see 2 pairs of orange cones. That's your brake zone. Begin braking at those orange cones. Now stay on those brakes all the way to your green turning cone. At that green turning cone, start to turn for your corner, obviously.
Right.
But you also want to start to release your brakes.
Right.
Really important when we're releasing our brakes, it's done in a nice, slow, easy movement.
Okay.
If you pop off the brakes, you're going to upset the balance of the car, and that's when you're definitely going to feel the car want to lose control on you. All right.
Okay.
Now, when we're coming into coming out of our apex, that's when you're going to unwind your wheel and squeeze your throttle.
Okay.
Once again, don't go full throttle until we're actually straight.
Okay.
All right. I'm sure you've already noticed the mirrors in the car. Those are all
Yes.
face my direction.
Right.
So I'm gonna pay attention to all the traffic out there.
Right, okay.
If we have a car that's approaching us, I'm just gonna tell you to come off your throttle pedal, move over to the left or the right side of the track. I'll turn our hazards on and put a hand on the wheel.
Okay.
Now, when my hand's on the wheel, I'm not going to be turning for you. I'm just gonna be making sure we're not moving into that traffic square.
Right, right.
And then if we have a car that we're gonna pass, we're gonna wait for them to move over and turn their hazards on. Just keep in mind, we cannot pass if they do not have their hazards on.
Okay.
All right. Now, you want to drive this car in automatic or manual?
I want to shift. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we have our paddle shifters here,
Yeah.
up on the right, down on the left.
Right.
If you take notice, they do not move with us when we turn. So
Right.
keep your hands at 9 and 3 at all times, so that a little bit lower, so that your fingers are lined up with those paddles.
Okay.
Now, windshield wipers and turn signals are also very close back there, so try not to hit those.
Right.
All right.
Right. Okay.
Now go ahead and turn that wheel all the way to the left for me, until it doesn't go anymore, and then you're going to do 1 rotation to the right. Back right there. Perfect. Now you know that the wheels are straight. Go ahead and grab that gear selector there, button on the top, move it all the way down, and slide it over to the right. Perfect. Whenever you're ready, we can start to exit our pits over to the left.
Okay. Let's do it.
Right out that way. Perfect. We're going to follow this all around to the end, right next to those blue cones, and then bring you to a stop there. A little bit more. And there you can bring it to a stop. We're going to wait for these cars right here.
After the Corvette?
Corvette actually went into the pits,
Oh, okay.
so right after this Aston.
Okay.
Yep, go ahead, you're clear. Upshift to second. Perfect. Now look through this first apex with that green turn-in up ahead. Upshift to third. Perfect. Now come all the way down the track towards your apex. Start to unwind that wheel, squeeze your throttle wide out to the left. There you go. We're going to shift at 65, so upshift. And then when you're shifting, you don't have to let off your throttle pedal.
Right.
Begin braking. Downshift once, look down at your apex. Turn in, start releasing those brakes. And now start to unwind your wheel and squeeze your throttle wide out to the left. There you go. Begin braking there, wait for your turning, look at your apex. Now begin turning in, releasing those brakes. There you go, squeeze your throttle to the right side of the track. Light touch on the brakes help you balance over the crest. Get back down to your apex on the left. Now start to unwind your wheel, let the car come out to the right, but move it back over to the left. Begin braking, wait for your very late turn in. Now start turning in, get down to your late apex. Unwind that wheel, squeeze your throttle. And that's a lap.
Nice.
Over to the right side to get through the chicane. Straight through it, squeeze that throttle. Wide to the left. There you go. Turn in, get down to your apex. Unwind that wheel, squeeze to the left. Perfect. Upshift. Begin braking. Downshift. Now you see there, the GT-R is a pretty heavy car. So we need a little bit more brakes to get down to that apex there.
Gotcha.
Begin braking there. Perfect. Down at your apex. Turn in, releasing those brakes. There you go. Squeeze the throttle to the right. Light touch. releasing your brakes, all the way down to it. Unwind and squeeze out to the left. Perfect. There you go. Now my clicker's stuck between 3 and 4, I can't tell. So we're going to do an extra lap here, just to be positive.
All right.
Look down at your apex. Unwind and squeeze. Over to the right, perfect. Straight through the chicane, squeeze out throttle. Begin braking them. Perfect. Turn in, release them. Unwind and squeeze. Shift once. We're going to pass this car on the right, all the way down to your apex. You're clear. Perfect. So feel how heavy it really gets?
Yeah.
Or how light the rear end gets? It's because you want to use a lot more pressure coming in so you can start to release while turning it. Stay to the left, we're going to start to enter into our pits. That was an awesome job, though.
Thanks. That was a lot of fun.
Felt pretty good?
Yeah.
So now, when we go back in, I know you're jumping into another car. They're a Ferrari or Lamborghini, I'm sure?
Ferrari. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know which one you want to get into?
458.
Perfect. Now, 458's an amazing car. It's amazing. That's all I can say about it. It's my new favorite. I love it.
Yeah, I can see why.
Follow that wall all the way around. And then we're going to park into that last spot by that GT-R.
And this.
Yep, right next to that other one there.
Oh,
by
gotcha.
the
Gotcha.
Corvette.
Yeah.
Any questions for me?
No, Larry, you did a great job. Thank you.
No, thank you. So from here, we'll go back right through those double doors and check in again.
Okay.